decide who goes first in this draft?
Roll a d20 highest.
Is it based off who lost the draft the worst last time?
I don't give a shit.
I think that
Welcome
should be
to
it.
the Metal Gamers Podcast, episode 163. You're doing great. Good morning. If you're doing this early, I'll talk real quiet for you. But if this is in the afternoon, get fucking hyped because we're gonna do some draft stuff today. I'm your host, Kyle McLemore, and join with me today is Michael Greenwell, Joseph Deffibaugh,
What if it's 3 a.m.?
Piss Boy Micah McGowan.
I have an over-under that Josh doesn't make it through the podcast.
We all have an over-under on Josh for one thing or another.
Can we just have the team?
Josh, good one.
Surprise, I've betted against myself. See you nerds later.
Oh, it's a betting controversy.
Okay, hold on.
My own head is trying to kill me.
Get the whiteboard. We're gonna do the TMGP Tontine.
Why would we bet against that? Like, we finally have all the boys in the room for the first time in a while.
I
It's been a
know.
while. We also have an extra boy, David Swanson. Scream. That's David Swanson.
He's being attacked by the cats.
We're going to do some D&D after this. So if this is your first time listening, you can go to our social medias. Go to TikTok because I'm posting some dumb stuff on there, and YouTube. YouTube.com/The Metal Gamers Podcast. And Twitch.tv/The Metal Gamers Podcast, where we play some stuff. Like Joe and Micah finally played the baby
Can we
game
just like get into that?
Go for it.
Fuck, dude. What a janky nightmare that I love.
Did you see this, Josh? Did you watch these guys play the baby game?
The baby game.
No.
Oh,
It was
man.
pretty good.
It was one of
pretty good.
other than golf with your friends, it was the most fun I've had streaming in a long time.
You have fun with golf with your friends. That's right. You're the only one.
Yes.
Out of
Yeah,
us.
we did do a golf with your friends stream.
We'll get into that later.
For the new year, I thought it was a joke, and then like seconds before we went live, they're like, "No, we're actually doing golf." With
Joe, there's still water down there.
It's Celsius, dumbass.
Oh my fucking my bad, it's sticky.
No, there's no sugar. It's okay.
It's still sticky.
There's no sugar.
For this episode, Joe is the little piss boy.
Yeah.
I pissed my pants. Is
No,
what
you
I'm
might
getting
you're
at.
still a piss boy.
Oh, God, I'm joining the club,
I'm a
bud.
piss guy now. I'm a piss man.
No, I'm the piss man.
Well, I got to change my studio name that I came up with for today.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
Thanks,
shit.
buddy. So, over at Twitch, I somehow managed to talk Micah into some more of my shenanigans. I don't know how I keep doing it, but every once in a while, I'm like, hey, we're two opposing forces. Let's play this game together. We played Who's Your Daddy, and motherfuck.
I'm his
You guys,
daddy.
sometimes we were both the daddy, sometimes we were both the baby, sometimes one was the daddy, and so on and so forth.
Enough about your sex life.
No.
No, we can keep going.
Yeah, I want to get this off my chest.
All baby all the time.
Um,
No, the game was a lot of fun, but for me, the magic wore off pretty fast. Like,
so it is a janky game.
No kidding.
If you have two players, there's probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours worth of content. Although Rose and I did play after, and I found a whole bunch more shit that I can fuck with you with in this game if we go back. This game goes up to 8 players, guys. I need you to understand that.
I'm not spending money.
we can 6v2, we can 4v4.
I will give Mike a credit and say that watching you guys play this for a solid hour or what the fuck ever, I was like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It is fun. It looks janky as fuck. Kind of reminds me of like Goat Simulator with the level of like broken physics that it has.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys kill each other. The
seeing
best
like
moment,
your arm stretch across the entire fucking room to
honestly,
pick
the
something
best
up.
moments that you guys had is when you guys stopped playing the game and just started interacting with the level cooperatively. Like
Yeah.
you guys were trying to play pool together, but Joe fucked it up by taking a vacuum cleaner and sucking all the balls to one corner. I was like, okay. And then like Mike was trying to turn on the treadmill. And Joe's like, yeah, I'll turn it on. Like, as the dad, like, goes, plugs in the treadmill, turns it on, and keeps turning the speed up. And then the baby gets trapped in the treadmill.
It's like under it. Dies instantly.
It was pretty. Oh, we
was
set the
very
car
funny.
on fire. It
Yeah,
blew
that
up.
was you got in the car and started driving around in
With the car
house.
on fire.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know you could do all this.
Oh man! Oh, just
It
wait.
got wild.
There's so much more shit. Like I said, I discovered after the fact with Rose when we played split screen.
Dude, the Daddy Nightmare
My God.
setting was almost as terrifying as Phasmophobia.
Yeah,
Because you're now the daddy instead of trying to like protect the child's coming to murder you.
the child's trying to
And
kill
so, like,
you, and
all
all the
the-
lights are down.
Yeah, and it's Christmas time, so like only the Christmas tree's lit, and so like I'm trying to find some way to defend myself, and then I just see Joe in like a terrifying half baby, half like cooked turkey skin on top of a pit bull with like a bat. And I was like, what is happening?
That part was cool, and honestly, seeing it from your end was like genuine horror. Like like the door would open, a noise would happen, you'd hear the baby giggling in the distance,
so
and
scary.
there'd be like horror stings and
Yeah,
stuff.
like,
Like,
yeah.
where? I'm like, oh shit! It's
The
actually,
entire time I was in the
doing the whole
microphone, I'm like, where are you, Micah?
Yeah.
Joe played it up very well.
I could smell you, John.
I can smell you.
I did enjoy that. Is anyone else been up to anything else they want to talk about real quick?
Red Dead 2 a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, fuck me, is that game good? I only want to talk about one specific thing. Is
Old
that
take.
I feel like, yeah, it's an old take, but I feel like I forgot a lot of different things about this game, and something I had a horror moment with last night when I played was the night people that I forgot about.
yeah.
And so there was like the woman screaming in the field, and I'm like, and I go up there as Arthur, and I'm like, hey, you're all right, I'm here to protect you, and she slices my chest open. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I get jumped by a bunch of people who don't speak and are just trying to kill me. And then I got another encounter where I found like a body hanging from a
The tree. Yeah.
I shot it down, read a note. It's literally the dude's last memoirs of him running away from the night people and being terrified by how quiet they are. And like the middle of the swamp. It's like so terrifying. And it's so crazy how this game is like this not lighthearted, but it's a rootin' tootin' cowboy shooting. And then you walk into a room and you're like, what the fuck happened here? There's just dead bodies.
But there's
freaks
also
come out at
there's also like a small mission with somebody who's like out in the woods, like
Yeah.
a guy with like a lantern, and you can help him.
I do remember doing that before.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to clear the night people from his house, I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah. I played this game on release, so I
Yeah.
have a very vague memory of some of these things.
One day I'll play
It's
it.
just
That's a big game.
it's fucking crazy how good this game is and how it still is even on a second playthrough.
Yep.
Like I'm still especially because I've forgotten a lot of the game. I'm having just such a blast with it.
Yeah, man. I hope you try to do some things like for the first time that you didn't get to try to do, or like
It's happened a few times now.
yeah, that's good. Especially now that you're playing it on PC too. The game, just,
It's way better. Oh my god, it runs like a dream on PC.
so good.
So well optimized.
I unfortunately missed my chance, and I was totally going to buy it, but then I got on Steam when I finally had some free time. I'm like, oh, the sale's over. Next sale.
Honestly, it's worth the full price.
Yeah.
No.
With the full price, the full price is like $40.
bad.
Yeah, it finally dropped down totally to like 40 is like
Yeah.
its constant.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's such a fantastic game.
Speaking of second playthroughs, I'm on my second playthrough of Elden Ring.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's right.
How's that going for you?
Good. I was just trying to scratch some RPG itch that I couldn't find, and then I was like, let me just fire this back up and see what happens.
Have you ever played
And-
Skyrim?
I'm getting Megan ready to play Skyrim for the first time.
I definitely want
Nice,
to play
nice.
But playing through Elden Ring this time as a mage build is
It's the way.
It's easy mode for sure.
It's easy mode.
No,
Like,
no,
some
you gotta do
bosses-
double bonk.
Some bosses that I have come across and like took time with, like, and you know, of course, now I know the game a little bit too, so that definitely helps.
That helps. That's
Yeah.
that's mostly why the game feels like easy mode.
But yeah, definitely the magic too. That is some overpowered shit. Dude.
Have you-
Oh my god.
You'll find bosses that you're gonna get your shit whipped.
Oh, I know. I
Have
know-
you fought Renala yet on this build?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it
You
went
had
all right?
easy?
Yeah, I just summoned Luthul the Headless, and he fucked her shit up because he's a
Oh,
melee.
okay. Got
Smart Ash.
Oh,
Yeah.
big brain moves.
I'm
What are you,
doing
some
the-
kind of big brain boy?
Yeah, I'm doing a mage build, so instead of running Mimic Tier, which won't do me any good in certain situations, Luthul the Headless is like one of the best melee Spirit Ashes you can summon.
This is the headless is sick.
Yeah,
I'm really glad you're having fun with it.
It's so much fun
especially
still.
coming from someone who like initially would actively rage quit against this game.
well, Radon was
to,
bullshit,
like-
and we all know that. I
a
beat
mage-
Radon on my first try with magic, so that's
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
huh? Yeah,
Yeah, well, he got nerfed and then he got rebuffed,
yeah.
but not he's still-
Pre-patch Radon gang, what's up?
What up?
What's up?
But I just
Post patch one shot. Gang.
I have like it's been very fun. Like I'm like all the
You're
way
an L2
in,
spammer, you don't count.
Wait, Josh.
R1, thank you.
Hold on, Josh.
Moonveil.
Everyone,
Hey, whoa, hey, don't hate on Moonveil.
everyone who's an Elden Lord, say aye. Aye. Josh was very quiet.
So was I. So was I.
Oh,
Because we
wait.
beat Radon, the real boss.
I thought you beat Elden Beast.
No, I just got to him.
Oh my god.
It was because the boss fight for Godfrey and then to the Elden Beast, like that. That is a real tough little stretch right there, where you have to
Very tough.
fight two bosses essentially.
And they're both pretty brutal bosses.
Yeah. But the magic build's been a lot of fun. I finally got the Sword of Night and Flame, because I skipped that on my last playthrough. Plus, I didn't have the intellect or the faith for it.
I think that was the first quote broken
Moonveil
item.
and
it got nerfed to fuck too.
it still
Rivers
is
of Blood.
deadly
Oh, yeah.
as fuck.
It should, well, just same thing with like Rivers of Blood. It got nerfed, but it's still good.
Like its Comet Azor spell that sword shoots out only takes a very small amount of magic, but still does the same amount of damage.
Yeah,
So it's crazy.
that's awesome as fuck.
I just, again, Elden Ring's still great, still classic. Doing a bunch of side quests I didn't get to do before, like Selin and a few others.
I'll play it again on PS5 so I can mod the one on PC.
Yep.
And not have to worry about it.
But that's been it for me.
Sounds like fun. I'm still playing The Witcher. Every moment of that shit is fucking amazing. I'm watching the show again. The show is actually 10 times cheesier on the second watch through.
Oh, for sure.
I was like, whoa, wait, I hate this. Why? What's happening? Maybe because I'm playing the game at the same time. I'm just like, this is spectacular. The density in the city in Novigrad is nuts.
Dude,
Oh, for sure.
Joe,
You
have
spend
you seen
so much time there?
But Joe, have you seen Novigrad with
So
the new
fun.
update? Because there's crowd density modifier now.
Oh my!
So you can actually crowd. So for PC, I have that crowd density maxed. So when you're walking through Novigrad, it
It's
is
a
like
city.
a fucking busy ass city now.
But I'm going through like a fully immersive playthrough, which has been super fucking fun. Like I'm still like just walking down aisles and stuff like that, like taking my time.
Shit will
walking through
happen
the
to you in
grass,
Novigrad too. You'll get
looking
jumped
at the
and
sky. Like I'm now at the point in the game where I have never gone further. So I'm now like
So it's all new
It's
territory.
all
new
new.
content. Yeah, it's so.
If I take
cool.
one more step,
This is the furthest I've ever been from Felon.
I need to.
Have you seen the edit where it cuts back to that every time he takes another step away?
It's so funny.
the movie
Make that
became
movie like 6 hours long.
Yeah,
If I take one
no,
more step.
they basically already are if you watch the extended.
So
Yeah,
the
so good.
the Witcher thing reminded me. While I was with Kirsten's family for their Christmas, like New Year's thing, one of her family members, her stepmother, said, "Yeah, I didn't really like The Witcher. Thought it was boring." And every other person in the room, nobody else in the room except for me is a nerd. They're all like, "What are you talking about? The Witcher's fantastic." And I was like, "What the fuck's going on here?" Like, they're all,
Being a nerd is cool,
they're all
guys.
like, they're all like, Southern people who love guns and trucks and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with that, but like that's the kind of people they
Yeah.
are.
I love
And they're-
guns, trucks, and slaying monsters.
and like,
Geralt
And
River is the
obviously
best hunter there is.
and they take in a lot of media, but like they were passionate about like how good The Witcher was, and I was
so
like,
funny.
what is going on here? That's so interesting.
God, that show is
Yeah.
dog shit.
Geralt of Rivia's got two guns, one
The
for
Netflix
beasts,
show
one
for The
men.
Witcher is not. It's good, but it's season 2 was bad.
If you don't know the
Yeah.
game or the
Yeah.
books,
I'm sure it's
pretty
fine.
good. If you're entirely ignorant of the rest of the lore and everything,
source.
it's well put together.
I thought
It's
it was
really
great.
Season 2 is way too talky.
Way too talky, and they
Genuinely,
just they
Yeah.
absolutely
Okay.
destroy
good. Tell
characters.
the voice.
Oh, like
throws me
one of,
like Eskel.
and yeah, he's
Eskel.
Oh yeah, poor Eskel.
spoilers. He's he died, but he's not dead in like the
Yeah.
source material.
In the source, it was so stupid.
Yeah,
strange.
Dumb.
Eskel.
Dumb.
Bullshit.
I tried to listen to the Deftones.
What do you mean tried?
Ooh, tried.
Were you not horny enough?
Did you not wait? Were you not watching it in the context of
is
Dragon Ball Z movies? Because that really helps.
What?
Yeah, you have to put on the AMVs.
Because in the
Deftones and
in the
AMV, was that a big thing?
well, the Revenge of Cooler has a Deftones song.
Really?
Oh, that's right.
Where he's becoming because he sees Cooler beat the fuck out of Krillin probably, and then Goku's like, "Well, gonna beat the shit." Oh, Bird died. You're fucked.
Everyone's like, listen
you know
to
how
White
Goku
Horse,
goes.
listen to White Horse, like that album.
That's-
I'm like, all right, sure, I'll go for it. And I like it a lot. It has a lot of variety. I'm actually surprised at like how far they go as far as versatility goes,
Mhm.
which I really like, and that's really cool.
so-
That first song, that first song when he starts singing, just out of key, out of tune.
Are
I
you
was
talking
just
about
like,
change?
I don't know, man. I don't know him that
Changes
well.
with
but I
the
was just
song
like,
that's in the Dragon Ball Z
so
movie.
It just kind of reminded
So-
me of like 2000s local bands. And I'm like, I
correct.
To be fair, that's what they were.
I was like,
Oh, I've seen it explained before. Like it is out of key on purpose.
sure.
It's
I can sing
forget-
out of key on purpose.
I
It's not
forget-
hard.
I forget the term for it, but I've seen people like break
Deaf?
down Linkin Park songs where they'll take the vocals and pitch shift them to a different key and then replay them over the song. And it sounds odd, but once your ear gets used to it, it's a really unique blend. Like it adds another flavor to it.
No,
so it makes
bad.
them unique.
I will say Deftones fans are super
Horny.
awful most of the time. People who are like super fanatic over Deftones are like just the most annoying fucking people, like anime fans are.
People that are fanatic over anything.
But they make people, it makes people turn off from Deftones, but no, Deftones is fantastic.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I had said in the post I made on Facebook, like a tribute band kind of ruined them for me,
Yeah.
because that was the first time I ever heard
Elitist.
Deftones was
Or
literally
the
a
Elite,
tribute
whatever.
band playing their songs. And they were assholes. They were all
Why?
like,
They
were
brought
just
like
total
stadium
assholes.
PAs to a
Just
fucking
like,
bar.
What was
It
happening?
was too loud. They were the only ones that could use it.
I was like,
We're
why
the
was the guy-
tone deafs.
Yeah, they took up half the bar with this PA system and they let nobody else use it. We're fucking pieces of shit.
Very strange. But I also played the demo for Forspoken. Started playing that.
How is it?
It's okay.
Just okay?
Yeah.
That's what I've heard mostly about like Forspoken is that it's fine.
The magic is fun. The running around is very fun. It kind of reminds me of a lucid dream because you can kind of like speed run through the map, but you can also jump and you just kind of float and like land on the ground in this really cool way. And the magic and the controlling of it is a little confusing. Like right trigger does your offensive magic, left trigger does like your support and defensive magic. And you can change between like different elements. Like, oh, I'm using earth elements. So I got like rocks and vines and stuff like that. I can bind people and do all kinds of really fun stuff. And the other one's fire, and it's all just like big fiery shit. Looks amazing.
How's it run?
It runs good. I had to put it in performance mode because it starts off at 30 frames, and I'm like, why? And then I put it in
You can't go
performance,
back.
and it's right at 60, and it looks beautiful and runs great. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't think this is a $70 game, and the dialogue is going to ruin this.
I've
Yeah,
heard the
that's what
demo
I've
drops
heard.
people in a weird spot where like apparently the character feels very antagonistic and like mean.
Yeah, I don't like her. I don't like the story. Like when you drop into that demo, if you play it, the first thing it does is a big opening cutscene that's like, she's a girl from this world, and oh boy, does she got problems, and then she gets dropped into this fantasy world, and then suddenly she's got powers. Like it's like this very like CW like
Yeah.
level of cheese, and I'm like,
Well, that's what happens when
why?
you make a whole game out of a fucking
And she
engine demo.
She constantly makes like quips like constantly
The character?
about this and that, and they're never good. Never once have I been like, oh, that was deserving of her to say.
Oh.
It's always like she shouldn't have said that. Absolutely
cringe.
shouldn't.
It's a
have
little
said that.
cringe.
It's very cringe.
Oh.
The enemy design is bland as fuck too. Like it's just like, here's a zombie. It's a zombie.
Here's our
do it.
fantastical fantasy world zombie.
Yeah.
Is it at least like an Oblivion zombie?
No, it's
Boo.
not cool. It's very. It's plain. It's looked like they went on like stockmodels.com and went like, oh yeah, it's zombie. Here you go.
Don't worry. I think you'll get what you want out of Final Fantasy 16 though.
I
agree.
think that's gonna be the
I'm disappointed because I was looking forward to this game, and like the
Yeah.
magic system is very cool
It
and
sounds cool.
looks beautiful.
But that Final Fantasy looks a lot cooler.
yeah, yeah. This one just seems a lot more free form because I know Final Fantasy is going to be like tactics, and you're going to have to think about it and like build your character in
It's-
certain ways.
Is Square using?
Not if it
what
has the
engine is
same-
Square using?
Unreal 5.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah.
Not if it has the
Forspoken's
same
fucked.
combat system as the last one. You just hold button and win.
Because I was like, oh, maybe
Yeah.
Forspoken will have like the technical fidelity over Final Fantasy, but it's like, oh, if they're also running off Unreal Engine,
Did you
Forspoken's
see
dead
the
in the
trailer?
water.
That-
I know. I'm
that-
trying to just get.
That was in engine.
Josh, do you have any games you want to talk about?
Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Grim Dawn.
Nice.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Let's link up, bud. What are you doing?
I don't know.
What level
Playing
are
by
you?
myself.
What level are you?
Trying to pay attention
Answer
to the,
the question.
story. 20,
Uh,
26, 27.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Joe beat it. He's on the second character.
Joe's
okay.
skipping all the dialogue.
Yeah, so I haven't really been
There's
paying
dialogue?
attention to the story either, but from what I can tell, I'm playing as John Grimdawn.
Yes.
And there's a bunch of demons, and I'm fighting demons and then bandits for some reason, and they kind of turn into possessed demons.
my
I don't know.
God.
I don't
John
care.
Grimdawn.
There's a shitload of loot and a lot of cool skills and multi-classing, which I really
Hold
like.
on. Skills?
Yeah.
Joe has only been adding passives to his character.
So I'm level 35. And the only active skills I've gotten so far are from the ones that my weapons give me. All I
Nice.
have are passives, and I
Nice.
haven't even put into another class yet.
I like maxed
I'm
out
just
like
Golden
the...
Path, Night Blade passives.
Okay. I'm a shaman / like soldier warrior.
Soldier
kinda
warrior.
deal. Yeah, so like I maxed out the grasping vines thing, so I could just kill in areas and like switch to my ranged weapon, and if they get close to me, then switch
Switch
to my
weapons?
melee weapon, which I'm super powerful with a scythe.
Which weapons?
I picked a.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
I did arcane and soldier, so it made a battle mage. I was like, perfect.
I did like the gunner class with the occult class.
That's cool.
There's-
It's very cool how you can mix it up.
Far too much loot. Far too much loot.
Yeah, a lot of
I know the
bullshit.
loot filter.
Do the filter. Use
Still
the filter.
too much loot.
Use the filter.
there's
Still too much loot.
I've hit a point in my game where I took off all white leveled items and yellow leveled items and only see green and above.
That's what I've got it set to. Still too much loot.
You do have so there. I hit a point recently. I think it was in Discord with Mike when I found this out. I had fucking brain off. Was playing for hours. I finally returned to town, start selling all my shit, and I go, oh my god, I have a whole other backpack, a third one.
The tab. Yeah.
And I'm like, how long have I had this? And I open it up, and I'm like, I picked up shit from 12 levels ago.
God.
Who puts a backpack in a backpack?
Yeah, it's kind of what it is, honestly.
Who would check this?
Put a truck inside of another truck.
So I did find out. I did find out something really cool about the game. I went and did some older areas to just kind of farm certain materials and
Dynamite?
Dynamite for one, and then brain matter for another. Did find out dungeons scale with what level you are.
Oh, really?
Oh, cool.
So I went back to the prison warden's dungeon, and everything was roughly the same level as I was, including the loot that was to be had there.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
nice.
So if you miss side quests and stuff, you can go back and do them at a certain
The
level.
overworld areas still kind of stays where it's at. So
That
I
makes
mean,
sense.
my trip to there, I was just kind of ignoring people.
I'm gonna have to look up some YouTube videos or something because there's so many stats.
Yeah, it's kind
I
of hard
don't know what's better unless it's a weapon and it's like, oh, your DPS goes up by this much. Thank you.
There is a
Higher number better.
surprising amount of people
Higher
who
number
do
better.
content creation for Grim Dawn. Apparently, it's an incredibly popular ARPG.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's given me the most Diablo vibes of any other ARPG I've ever played. Probably more than Diablo 3 gave me.
Yeah,
Got him.
which I love Diablo 3, but it's not Diablo 2. This is closer to Diablo 2 than Diablo 3.
With the fucking Tetris loot system.
There's no dodge. It upsets me.
It
I
feels
need-
like
I
there
need to
should
move.
be.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it just Hades broke me, and I was like, I need to move. I gotta move. What are you doing? Hades.
So I did find out. I'll go on a slight tangent here. There are dungeons within dungeons in this game. I don't know if you've encountered one yet.
Well, there's backpacks and backpacks, so why fucking not?
Yeah, right. So I found out. I think you're pretty close to it if you haven't seen it yet. There are dungeons that are only accessible with skeleton keys, which you can only craft using certain rare materials.
Interesting.
The first one you get's a gimme. You do a quest for a ghost, and then he's like, here's a key. Here's how to make the keys. As soon as you enter this door, the only way out is if you win or if you die. And you enter, and it basically says you can't use your rift gate.
Oh, cool.
Which is cool. Super hard. I started one way before I was supposed to be there. And the first floor, I'm like, all right, this is a little tough. It's not terrible. Kill the boss there, use a couple potions. I'm like, oh, there's another floor. Go down the floor. Everything's 5 levels higher. And I'm like, oh, all right. Well, let's keep going. Do it. Get all the way to the end boss of second floor. Go up to him, exchange a couple blows, run away from my potion to recharge, drink a potion, go up to him, do a couple blows. I'm like, oh, fuck. All right, I won. Go down. I'm like, oh, it's still not over. 3 floors. Everything's I think at this point, 10 to 15 levels higher than me.
Whoa.
Fuck.
Through sheer force of will, a man who was too angry to die made it through and got to the last boss on this floor. And I could only run up to him and hit him twice and then have to run away from him.
Holy shit, it's John Grim Dawn.
This was the longest boss fight in this game I've ever done. Because this is a very quick game. Sometimes you can kill bosses at
Seconds,
level
yeah.
in 15, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
This fight took me 10 minutes.
Holy shit, man.
I'll run up, hit him twice, run away, drink the potion, run up, hit him twice, drink the
You
potion.
should use guns.
Other weapons?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, there's other weapons.
What?
Press W to switch his weapons.
Guns.
No.
Yeah.
When you get to that point, let me know. I'll do it with you.
Okay.
The guns are
Sick.
fun.
If I'm not super far ahead again.
He will.
I don't think I'm missing much in the story. I really don't, because the little bits of dialogue I do see, I'm like, oh yeah, I totally get what's going on here via context clues.
Yeah.
Yeah, and fuck that. I've just been picking up the quests and running through them and be like, all right.
Yeah, there's a surprising amount of quests.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, I get it. This town is old, and now it's time for the news. For today's news, I don't know if you put your PlayStation like vertical, it'll break. Not really, but
What?
yeah, whatever. Sony put out a thing. They're like, hey, if you put your console vertically, it might break because we didn't make it right.
Isn't that how it's supposed to
I've
stand?
had it the whole time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, mine is too,
Mine
and I'm
too.
not changing it. And they advertise that you can fucking put it that way. So if it breaks, it's on them. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I
however,
think
this is just like defective things. If you look more into the article, it's just saying like, oh, if it was made a certain way, then this one thing will melt and it will fuck up a thing.
Made in this particular
But it's
run
like, yeah,
at this
if it's
particular
broken,
time.
then it's broken. Yeah, whatever. I get it.
then fucking
Yeah, send it back in.
you'll deal with me when if it
got
breaks. Yeah.
Yeah, got warranty.
I once sat on Sony customer service for an hour and a half to fix my PSP, and I'll do it again.
I actually hate that because, like, the thing that in all of their promotional advertising material is standing vertically, they tell you not to stand it
And
vertically.
it even comes with a stand when you buy it to stand it vertically.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's the thing where it's like they're telling people to not do it.
I
They're
know.
just warning people that there was a run of PS5s with a
Yeah.
problem.
Don't you guys
Exactly.
get it?
Yeah.
It's just a social experiment.
It's kind of like
Break free from the mold.
PlayStation 3s that had the yellow light of death. It was kind of a
Or
rare
Xboxes
thing, but
with
it
the
did
red
happen.
ring.
Well, the red ring was like rampant as fuck. I think almost everyone that had an Xbox 360 probably had the red ring.
I
at some
still
point.
have my OG 360 with no red ring.
That's fucking crazy. The perfect 360.
One of the few out there.
He's still here.
You got the flagship.
Holy fuck, it's John Xbox.
Todd Howard, the Todd Coward, came out once
that Halo?
again and said that Starfield is definitely coming out in the first half of the year.
Yes, yeah,
I'm sure it is.
We
and
haven't
I'm sure
seen-
it's going to be patched all the way till the end of the year.
And then some.
And then some. I can't wait for the 10-year anniversary on my smart
Bridge.
door. I don't know.
Yeah, remember,
Door.
Whatever.
Every time I come home, I play Starfield for 5 minutes.
remember, this is the new normal now. This is the new reality we're in, where there's a release date and there's a playable date.
Yep.
For not every game.
You can
but
buy
most
it now,
games.
but you can't play
Most
it now.
games.
Most games.
Insomniac is doing pretty good about not doing that shit.
Yeah.
And he also had a recent interview that I ended up listening to the whole thing for, and it was Todd Howard about Elder Scrolls 6, and he's like, it's not as far away as people think it is. They're just like
That's concerning.
it's just like
Give me the hopium.
they've just been working on it for a long time, and they have a completely separate team, the Elder Scrolls team, been working on it. So like the Starfield team, the Elder Scrolls team, different teams.
Sick.
That makes sense.
Is concerning as shit to me because I am sick of that goddamn engine.
Yeah.
Sick of it.
Please, new engine.
Please.
We have no idea what it's going to be on.
Their same old goddamn engine.
Probably Starfield does look a little better.
It's been the same engine since Morrowind.
Gamebryo.
Yeah.
Are we done? We're moving on? Good.
Yeah.
Hitman.
Anyways,
Fucker. Look, goddamn.
Oh, yeah, the
I'll choke
Hitman
you later.
game.
Anyways.
yes, please.
Hitman games are all becoming one game. So Hitman 1, 2, and 3 are now just going to be called Hitman: The World of Assassination. So if you buy it, then you just get all of it. There
Good.
you go. Good.
Finally.
Done.
Because there is literally a Steam guide on how to what you want. Like, here, hey, if you want this from Hitman, buy these things.
Every day.
I own all
read
three
it.
of those games, and I still don't have all the content because of the one way I bought one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
right. Did
fucking
you buy it on the Epic
stupid.
Store? Because I fucking did, and it was wrong.
Yeah, the
I
Epic
shouldn't
Store
have
was
done
a
it.
fucking nightmare for it, and then Steam apparently is not much better. But it is their fault. They made a very convoluted system on how to buy it, and I have not bought it because of how convoluted it is.
Yep.
Now I'm glad that there's going to be a one-way thing. Just buy the thing and play the game.
I cannot wait to see what they're doing with their James Bond.
Oh yeah, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting about that.
I'm hanging on to it every time they come up.
Hey Josh, do you have a problem?
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
I'll be honest. I've
Well,
been
thank
looking
God he's
at
not
that.
lying to me.
I've been looking at that since we walked into this room, and just now realized, like, is that Reba McEntire?
There is a framed picture of Reba McEntire on the wall. Yes.
And now, Josh, a second follow-up. Do you have a problem with it?
No, Reba McEntire's fucking awesome.
That's the thing is none of us have an issue with it.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's right above Street Fighter, and I'm cool with it.
And that's where she should be.
God!
Yeah,
I gotta say, okay.
I
my
have
plan
an
is
issue with it.
I just want to take a picture of
Reba
it
Fighter.
and then like crop it and then post this like little thing on the Street Fighter subreddit and then be like, hey, look what this is next to. For some reason.
Well, that's the night that the lights went out in Georgia. It's part of the Street Fighter lore.
Oh my
True,
god.
true. For our last piece of news, did you know gaming on YouTube did a video on the Forgotten Zelda game And I watched that video. And I was like,
Is gaming the channel?
No, did you know gaming?
Did you know gaming?
I made a
That was a very confusing sentence.
I know. But yeah, they made a video on this for forgotten and scrapped Legend of Zelda game that looked really cool. And I thought it was a pretty cool video that they put together. And then Nintendo was like, you're doing a what now? You got what piece of evidence on us? And they tried to get that video banned off of YouTube and tried to basically nuke all evidence that ever happened.
Like it was a crime or
which
something.
is kind of fun because once again, it's like the
Streisand effect.
Streisand effect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
When are they going to learn?
It's just
crying
the
a
internet.
foul, and it's like, oh, now everyone cares.
It's okay to cancel a game, Nintendo.
Yeah, it's okay.
But Did You Know Gaming won that, thankfully. So
Good,
they actually got to keep their video up there, and fuck
Nice.
you, Nintendo.
Dude,
That's-
Nintendo's got a real weird toxic streak in them towards content creators.
They
It's
really
like, we
do.
make toys for kids. Also, fuck everybody
You weren't
that
allowed to
likes
stream.
that
You
stuff.
couldn't like stream Persona without fear of getting like copyright struck and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, Nintendo's got a weird fucking ego for like putting out a bunch of kid games.
It's a Japanese thing where like your business practices and your company are very secretive.
Well,
and
Sony don't do
and
that
they,
shit.
And they hold that. Well, Sony is also international corporation. Well, so is Nintendo, but Nintendo still has very Japan ethics.
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
No, it does make sense. I get what you're saying, but like,
No, they're wrong.
So like they hold their cards really close to their chest, and if anybody gets that shit, they get mad. It's the same thing when people
Just like
started
me.
data mining Elden Ring. Miyazaki's pissed. Like that's a thing that people
Well, no one wants to get
don't
data
like to do
mined.
in Japan.
yeah, that's more of a. That's definitely a United States thing.
There's just the rest of the world, really.
Yeah, well, that's it for the news. Now, time for topics. Get ready for today's topic. It's the draft. You remember how last year we did the draft where we picked
Where we went to war
some
with the rest of the
names
world.
for our developing teams and created some games.
Oh, yeah,
Some of us bid on some games. Some of us did not.
Yeah, I just kept the $10. By the way, Kyle, where is that?
I'll give it to you later.
Thanks.
Unless your new company needs it. Then.
Wait, so I can roll over? Do I have $20 this year?
No.
That's fucking robbery. Who won? Tell me who won. I need to know who won. Was it me?
Let's see. For the 2022 draft, Always Soft. Josh Goodwin's wonderful group here had, let's see, Elden Ring got a 95, so he got 30 points for that. Stalker 2 was delayed,
Not my fault.
0 points.
Thanks for clarifying.
Ghostwire Tokyo got a 77, so he got 7 points. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands got an 85, so he got 15 points.
Good call.
Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin got 72, so he got 2 points. Replaced
That's upsetting.
was delayed, 0 points. And of course,
Probably my fault.
Josh did use some of his money to purchase Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, which got an 87, so 17 points.
Jesus.
Always Soft got a grand total of 71 points.
Well, thank God that's a subsidiary of my company.
Every game in the green, I just want to say I picked all winners.
Except for the ones that didn't come out.
Hey, thanks fucking Russia. Fuck you, Putin. I would be winning by even more.
Literally, both the games that got delayed were because they're from the Ukraine.
Well, to be
yeah.
fair, Stalker 2 was also supposedly coming out in December and was probably looking to get delayed either way
Yeah.
before this.
Can't prove that.
Black Mage Media had Gran Turismo 7 at an 87 with 17 points. Marvel's Midnight Suns got an 83, so 13 points. Hogwarts Legacy was delayed, got a 0.
Not nerd.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands got a 78 for a total of 8 points. Metal Hellsinger got a 79, 9 points. Baldur's Gate 3 was not released. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which I purchased, got a 72 with a
Oh
total
my
of 2
God.
points. I also purchased Front Mission First Remake, which got a 69,
nice.
minus 1 point,
Nice.
Nice.
with a total of 48 points. The Mungo.
The Mungo Studios.
God of War Ragnarok.
God damn it.
Got a 93 for 26 points.
Nice.
Warhammer 40k Dark Tide,
Ooh, no.
74
Oh, okay.
for 4 points. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was not this year. Bayonetta
Russia.
3 got an 85
Nice.
for 15 points. Redfall was delayed.
Thanks, Russia.
Who gives a shit about Redfall anymore?
Salt and Sacrifice got a 75 for
That
5
came out?
points. Yeah, I thought I said the same thing. I looked it up and I was like, wow, shit, it's there.
Oh, I need
Gotta
to
score
go look
everything.
into that. Yeah.
Dermungo got 50 points total.
Nice.
Oh, that's a second place so far.
Meltdown Media. Horizon Forbidden West got an 88, 18 points. Sifu got 81 points, so 11 points for you. Splatoon 3 got an 83, 13 points. Valheim was not released.
God, nerd.
Starfield, not released. Gotham Knights got a 69, minus 1 point.
Nice.
Get fucked.
For a total of 41 points.
I beat him again.
He can't keep getting away with it.
Sun Brothers
Forever.
Softworks.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Triangle Strategy got an 83 for 13 points.
Nice.
Forspoken was delayed. 0 points. Plague Tale Requiem
Ooh.
got an 84.
Hell yeah.
14 points.
Pretty good.
Metal Slug's Tactics, not out. 0
Oh,
points.
God damn it.
Stray got an 84.
Oh, you had some bangers.
That's a good choice.
14 points.
Can't go wrong with Cat.
And Somerville got a 71. 1 point.
Nice.
Ooh.
I don't even know what some
All
of it is.
positives.
You probably just picking
And we
like,
all
I
got
two-
some delays.
Yeah, everybody got delays.
Yeah, for a total of 42 points.
Oh, you just beat me by 1.
Not last. I totally got dicked on this one.
Yeah, we didn't do it correctly, but we will this time.
No, we won't.
So our winner is Always Soft.
Ba-da-dun, da-da-dun. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun. Da-da-dun,
Here is your trophy.
Oh,
I win.
shit, you got a trophy.
Oh my god, it's a chainsaw!
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I would like to thank
No, don't do a Chris Judge and go for fucking 9 minutes.
I would like to thank the whiteboard for initially being out of my way and
your,
it being kind of weird me looking at it.
Don't forget your
Because I was
Reformed
holding it in the wrong
Orthodox
place.
rabbi.
Yeah, my former Orthodox rabbi, Bill Clinton. And not you guys.
Oh,
None of you guys I would like to thank. I would
Oh.
actually thank you more than I would thank Putin for delaying 2 of my games.
So I would I would like to take this moment to congratulate Always Soft, a subsidiary of Mungo Studios.
So we are
He spent
rebranding
all his money to buy them.
to Perpetually Soft.
All right.
Yep.
Is that
your name for this year?
I don't know, maybe.
I actually like that a lot. Perpetually Soft Studios.
I was going to ask if you guys wanted to change your company names or if you wanted to keep the same ones. We're going to do another draft. I did make I made a little chainsaw trophy for Josh.
I love it so much.
We'll take a picture of it, post it on this.
This and my Jaguars cup are now my favorite thing that I own.
So for the 2023, I have listed a total of some games.
Yep.
I forgot to count them.
You did do that.
We will do it until it is split evenly. I believe we'll be able to have 6 games for each one of us. And if there's any left, there might be a few. We could possibly purchase them with our $10 for the year. Each person is going to get $10 for the year. And as games are announced and possibly released throughout the year, we can bid on them.
Okay.
There's some bangers this year.
Yeah, there
Holy
are.
shit. This is going to be a big year.
So we want to go around
Well-
with the new studio names?
Assuming everything comes out.
Yeah, half the list is going to be delayed.
So, Micah, you came in last. So you will be going first on our picks, and we will be doing a boomerang
Effect.
cycle. So if we want to go this way, then Michael, when it gets to you, you will pick again, and then it'll come back this way.
I feel like
I think we should,
we should like roll forward or something for the rest.
or if you lost last year, if you came in last place, you're now in first place.
Well, that's what he's saying. Micah is in first place
Thank
this
you.
time.
yeah.
So he gets
Oh,
first
yeah.
pick. I don't know if we should do it again by who's seated where, because
I think that screws you again.
it screws me again.
Dude, fuck Mike. Do it anyways.
So do you want to do like a roll off for like the order then?
Do we just want to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
So
For the rest of us?
But Micah will go
So
first.
I'll go first.
Micah
and then...
will go first for sure.
Okay.
16.
My dice is out there.
That's fine. We'll
roll
just use
this
this one right
dice.
here.
I got one. I'm good.
That's a solid 6.
14.
7.
Well, it kind of makes sense that Josh goes last because
That's
he was
Won last year.
He won
I'm too
last year.
dangerous to go first.
Thank you, David.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, thank you for assisting us. If you want, there should be a dry erase
Watch
marker
out.
somewhere.
Gonna move.
If you want to just cross them out as we go through them. Thank you. Awesome, man.
All right.
Let's see.
So I'm second.
So who got what?
I got 16, so I'm second.
I got 14.
You're third.
7.
Fourth.
All right.
And then when it gets to me, do I pick twice?
Yes. On
Okay.
the first round.
Okay.
Yes. And then we'll go backwards, which will not be confusing at all.
Wait, is that how that works?
As long as someone has it in their head how it works, we're fine.
Yep.
Oh, we're totally gonna
Yeah,
fuck this up.
Kyle
So,
will keep track of that. He's got the clipboard.
He's got the list.
So,
Micah, what is your company name?
Angry Man Studios.
Angry Man Studios.
Of course.
The
It was going to be
logos-
Crotchety Fuck Productions.
the logo still fits. So glad. All right. What is your first pick of 2023?
Now, look, this is not an easy choice because there are some
not.
real easy, like, oh, this game will for sure do well, but I'm going to go with a guarantee that I think is going to knock it out of the park. Spider-Man 2.
Nice.
Damn. Fucking knew you were going to
Spider-Man 2 is on the first one towards the bottom on the left, David. I don't
Thank you,
I don't see
assistant.
how Insomniac can fail, man.
I know
Yeah,
everything
for
about
real.
Spider-Man 2.
That is such a good pick. Like, that is like the pick this year. Other
I don't know,
than
man.
something
This-
I'm going to take
Yeah,
that
let's say,
is going to piss Josh off. immensely.
Motherfucker. I know what it is.
I'm sure you do.
All right. Mike, what is your company name?
This year, I'm going to go with Big Griff Studios.
Big Griff
You got that
Studios.
big Griff
Got that
energy.
big Griff energy. And I'm going to pick Hades 2.
Fuck you.
What? Oh my
Wow.
God! You didn't go with Final
you.
Fantasy?
Wow.
No, Hades is going to do way better than Final Fantasy.
Oh my God!
Oh, shit.
I you know what? I bet you Hades 2 will probably outperform Spider-Man.
Maybe we'll see.
That's gonna be close.
I see.
though.
I would love to pick Final Fantasy because that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's.
But I'm going for numbers.
yeah,
And Hades 2 is for sure a success.
you're not wrong.
My company is going to be called Stygr The Company.
Stygr The Company.
How is it not the collective?
All employees are Stygr.
There it goes. That makes sense.
The lore is growing.
I would like to pick as my first game Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's a hype around that game
that's a
right
homer
now is
pick.
unreal.
That's a
One,
homer
I
pick.
love it, and two, it is already getting glowing reviews.
Oh, for
the
sure.
beta is fucking phenomenal. They are growing this game more than they ever have before.
That is a fantastic.
Who do we have next? Joe, what is your company going?
Mungo Studios has returned for round 2.
All right, Mungo Studios. Understandable.
Mungo picks Final Fantasy.
16.
Damn.
Final Fantasy 16. That was going to be my second round pick if it made it.
Yep. Damn, that's a good one. Fuck. There he is.
Does
Josh?
Josh go for Stalker 2 again?
Josh, what is your company name for this year?
After last year's rousing, some might say arousing success of Always Soft,
I'm
we have
aroused.
evolved into Kinda Soft.
All right.
Just name your company Flaccid Studios.
Each year he's getting slightly harder. He's only kind of soft this time.
Chub Productions. Me and Joe got to go into business together.
Double Chub Productions.
Two chodes.
Chode Studios.
They're all good. I'd play all these games.
I would buy all the games by this studio.
With the 5th pick and the 2023 Metal Gamers Podcast video game draft,
Is this going to be every time?
Yes.
Kinda Soft is proud to announce
Oh, Jesus
that we have selected
Oh, my God.
the 5th game off the board of 2023.
Josh.
He's got 2 picks.
It's not that. It's definitely not that. TL Oz from the University of Nintendo.
The Legend of Zelda
Legend of
Tears of
Zelda.
the Kingdom.
I'm being told this is now renamed The Legend of Zelda.
That's good.
Welcome to your new home, T-Laws.
And since you're last, you get a second pick.
Duval. All right. With the 6th pick of the 2020.
John, I swear to God.
It's his platform. Let him have it.
It is the gentleman's turn to speak. We're Congress now. Or Parliament.
Oh no.
Shut the fuck.
All right. Let's go with. I have zero faith that one will release this year, so I think this would be a good pick. I might be able to squeeze that one out to the third round, but we're picking Forza Motorsport.
Nice. That's a good one.
That's actually good. Yeah, those review really
Always
well.
highly rated.
Damn.
Welcome to the team, Forza Motorsport.
All right.
We kind of hope you succeed.
Throwing it back to Mungo Studios.
we're kinda soft.
Mungo has chosen Baldur's Gate 3.
Nice.
Wait, when do I go again?
It's boomeranging.
Oh, it's boomerang.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're on
You'll
the
get
end,
2 picks on your
yeah,
turn.
when
Okay,
you're on the
gotcha,
end of the
gotcha.
list, you go twice.
Let's see. Stygr the Company would like to choose a game. Resident Evil 4 Remake.
God fucking damn it. RE4, it's in the center. It's in red.
All Capcom, all the time. I'm just Capcom now.
God fucking damn it.
Well, a Legion of Stygers
That's-
has rated the Capcom company.
I was really hoping that would make it to mine.
Well, this is a bold pick, Gems.
Big Griff
we've seen-
Studios.
That totally fucked up my round.
You're on the clock.
Big Skull and Bone. Just do it.
I'm going to go Armor Core 6.
Nice.
I'm going to take a chance on FromSoft.
Good Homer. Good Homer pick.
Take a
They've
chance.
had a rough go of it lately.
I also,
Well, with Armored Core, yes.
Armor Core is
Yes.
that is a risky one.
Yeah.
I think it has not reviewed well in the
I think
past.
FromSoft is on.
I wanted to do that one
But-
for favoritism reasons, but for score reasons, it seems risky.
It is risky, but FromSoft has been just killing it.
True.
So I think it's a good pick. We'll see. We will see.
Angry Man Studios. We need 2 picks from you.
All right. Now I'm going to go with what I assume is going to be proven because the first game was already good and they've just got to make it a little bit bigger, and that's Jedi Survivor.
Nice. That's a good one.
I think they're on the right track with that.
Yeah, that's smart.
And then for the second game, I am torn between.
I wouldn't say them out loud.
I know. I'm trying to think here. I want to bet on a proven IP, but I've got to go with Atomic Heart.
Ooh.
That's a risky one, but I think that's a good.
Atomic Heart's at the top there, David, in red.
I will say I am significantly less hype about that game.
I feel like it has the BioWare or the
BioShock.
the BioShock kind of intrigue and DNA to it that I think a lot of people are still itching for. That's why System Shock's on that list as a remake. I think people are really craving that kind of vibe. That's why Judas looks like pretty interesting too, because it's made by Ken Levine.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, those are my 2 picks.
Big Griff Studios. What are we picking, sir?
The pickings are getting slim.
Kinda. There's still a lot of good stuff on there.
Still a lot of good stuff, but like in terms of things that I know for sure.
If anyone has any questions about some of those lists on the smaller one, because Boundary is that space shooting game with astronauts that I pointed out before.
Oh, that one was cool.
And then Undisputed is that boxing game that I've been following pretty heavily.
No.
I hope someone asks about Arc Raiders.
No.
I'm not concerned with it.
I'm gonna go Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Motherfucker.
Nice.
Good choice.
Excuse me, you mean Hallow Kite Silk Song?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
You write all the games. Fuck. You make one goddamn mistake. Look at all I've done for you.
There's two mistakes.
Look at all I created.
That's two
words.
mistakes in the same one.
2 words, 2 mistakes, 1 title.
That's the name of it. I wrote it down. That's what it said on the.
I
on
hope
the
it's
art.
typoed when it
I
releases.
take Hollow Kite.
I hope it's actually Hollow Kite. We all just assumed Hollow Knight.
Josh and I are apparently
You guys
on the
thought
same
it was
page.
Anyways.
Anyway,
Now you go. Stygr the Company wants a game, and he's gonna take it.
Oh.
I would like to choose Remnant 2.
Good choice.
That's a heart choice, not a score choice.
I don't care. Honestly, the way that game
it looks good.
Yeah, it does.
with the cult following that the first one had, the only thing it needed was polish, and it looks like this has it, and I just got a really good feeling about it.
If it doesn't bomb on reviews, I will totally pick that up with you, so you and I can play it.
For sure.
Let's see. Mungo Studios.
I too enjoy throwing plant minions to their death. We're picking Pikmin 4.
I was thinking about Pikmin 4.
No way that's coming.
4
out.
Bottom right.
Pikmin.
I don't think that one's coming out this year.
Yeah, Nintendo's not got a good track record right now.
anyways.
Especially with 4s.
Yeah, especially the 4 is Metroid Prime 4 does
games
not
in general.
exist. Metroid 5 came out before 4. What?
I predicted it.
Let me tell you how I feel about the number
That's so
4.
funny.
I know. It's my greatest moment on this show.
Cool, you can leave.
Kinda Soft Studios.
This will be my next greatest moment on the show. Kinda Soft. Kinda Soft. Would kinda like to announce
Kinda.
that we're picking System Shock.
Nice.
The System Shock remake, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Two kind of general ideas: System Shock and Atomic Heart.
Mhm.
Obviously, System Shock being the originator.
Yeah.
What about your second pick?
Second pick for Kinda Soft.
Second pick for Kinda Soft.
If anyone's curious about Crime Boss, that's the one with
Oh, we all
the
know.
celebrities
Yeah.
in it. Okay,
I'll be honest with
that
you.
game looks like shit.
Kinda Soft forgot we'd be picking twice this round.
it only
Soft's got a lot
happened one
going
other
on.
time, but
thank,
whatever.
Thank
But
God he's
that's
not lying
okay.
to us.
If only we were seated in the order in which we were picking.
Shut up, nerd.
We will go with Fire Emblem Engage.
Boo.
Why is that a boo?
Because that's a guaranteed win.
No, I don't think it is. I just think that game looks like shit. Who wants to marry Mars? The one character we remember. Anyways.
Yeah.
Josh will remember this. Kinda Soft. We'll kind of remember this. And vaguely bring it up in the future when that gets a 74 and I can rub it in your face.
They're Mungo Studios. 74 and you get 4 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know who's been committed to their franchise the entire time and has just sat in the background of nerd media?
Who?
And now is their time to rise up. Warhammer. We're going with Space Marine 2.
All right.
Damn it.
That's a double A game. That's a risky one.
I feel like that thing is going to rate really well.
We'll see.
It could just be the hype of it too. I don't know.
It looks sick.
I'm
but-
waiting for Warhammer fans to just be like, don't care. Warhammer, good.
Yeah.
True. If only this was for user reviews. Oh no, then Dark Tide would have been terrible.
Yeah.
Ugh, that user reviews on that's bad.
I'm going to have to pick another one. Kind of curious about this. Let's see. Forspoken, I have no fucking faith in anymore.
Nah, I don't think Forspoken's
He's like,
gonna
pet
do
me,
well.
don't hit me.
After what people have said about it.
You know what? I'm going to go with Wild Hearts.
Well, like Wild Farts, game
yeah.
sucks.
Fucking got him, Joe.
Yeah,
got 'em.
never recover
It
from that
looks
one.
interesting, and people seem pretty hype about it. It's in the top left corner.
I'm sure it'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Big Griff Studios. What is your next pick?
Hogwarts Legacy.
Good one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good one. Great one. Best
Dude,
one.
that game is showing really well right now.
Yeah, it is.
That's-
the
The hype
previews
behind
of
that game is looking
nuts.
It's given me a lot of faith that they're showing a lot
It's
of
the fucking
footage.
controversy behind it that's bothering me.
Oh my god, the controversy.
It's aggravating.
But I mean, she has nothing to do with it besides it's just her property.
She's
Aside from the
getting
fact that
paid.
she's actively making fun of people.
But
Never mind.
No, but I do want to say this, like to the studio's point, like they could give two shits about J.K. Rowling. They've put like transgender options for your character creation in that game. You can be a
Yes,
female with
and
a male.
she's come out on social media making fun of that,
And you know what?
the people that play
because
it.
she's
Like,
a
what the
shitty
fuck's
human
wrong with
being,
you?
but not
Exactly.
the people working
Yeah.
on the game.
I don't know.
She got her money. Fuck her. Like,
Hey, guess what
And
this
to be
isn't
fair,
about?
I know, I'm
Our
just saying.
rating system is just critics, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if it gets review bombed. We're good.
Right, exactly. That's why we use Open Critic for this.
Nice.
Where are we at? Angry Man Studio. Your 2 picks, please.
I'm gonna go with Dead Space.
Wasn't very angry.
Nice.
Because I feel
Top
like
left.
because people
Top
are
left.
so
Top left.
people are so
Need to process
pissed
it.
that Callisto Protocol wasn't what they were hoping for. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Dead Space is gonna be. I think it's gonna scratch that itch. And then
And I forgot the Creed.
What the?
Oh. Just pick Bayonetta Origins, Angry Studios. We're in this for the story, remember?
And I'm going to go with a heart pick here. I'm going to go with The Expanse,
Nice.
middle to bottom right there. Mostly because this could be the rise of the Telltale game kind of storytelling again. And I'm hoping The Expanse gets to kind of kick that off.
Good shit.
Big Griff Studios.
That came back to me fast. Sorry, I'm writing down my own picks real quick so
That's how
I
it
can
works.
actually remember what I did this year. Unlike last year, I didn't even remember what I picked.
Not allowed. I just read them.
Doesn't mean we remembered them, guys.
Why am I here?
No, like I didn't remember until you told me what they were.
It's true. I saw.
Man,
Saw it in your eyes.
now pickings are actually getting slim.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna take a chance. Suicide Squad.
Ooh,
All right.
Nice.
I think
So-
that's a good choice.
Question: are we picking until this list is done, or is there any
So
abstaining?
we're 6.
Till it's done. Yeah.
Oh, till it's done.
Nice. I like that actually. I like the idea of like towards the end we're taking some mad risks.
Yeah. A few of these I don't really know.
I have
Um,
5 so far.
Same here.
So
Fuck. What'd you just pick?
Suicide Squad.
Okay. Suicide Squish. Nice. Let's see. What do I want to pick?
Suicide Squad.
God, there are some games
Fuck,
on
I
this
don't
list
know.
I have no hope for.
I know. There's like a few. Oh, man.
Go with the obvious one.
It's not. Okay. Well,
There's a- there's a-
Starfield.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's gonna
that's
review.
definitely gonna get
poorly.
reviewed.
It's probably gonna get. It's probably gonna get like 70s, 80s.
Middle of the road.
Yeah. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't
It'll be
think it'll
okay.
be the best thing in the world.
What if-
I don't think it'll be below a 70. Hopefully.
What if it's Bethesda's next Elder Scrolls?
Yeah, right.
So
no,
do
Elder
we,
Scrolls is next.
do we want to like cap it at 6? So we'll pick everything,
Yeah.
but then at the end of the year we'll populate that 6 with maybe the best that we picked.
we can.
That way you don't get like forced to pick, I don't know, like
No.
Wolf Among Us 2 and it's gonna be garbage or
No,
something.
we will go through the whole list.
We'll each hit 6, and if there's any left over, we can bid on them if we want. Is what I was gonna do. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
I should have clarified.
That feels better.
What did we do? I'll pick one.
Mike went. He got Suicide Squad.
Is it Dramungo's turn? Yes, Dramungo's turn. Dramungo. Mushrooms.
Holy shit.
I understand what you're saying, Josh. That's a good point.
Yeah, I think 6 is where we should stop for sure.
I'm gonna come in and say Diablo 4.
Risky.
Very risky.
Risky. That
Yeah,
is a volatile choice. Like that is
Risk
high risk,
reward.
high reward.
I don't know where that's gonna land.
We promise it won't be monetized like Diablo Immortal.
It won't be, but it doesn't mean it's
It
gonna
will be.
good. You
They'll
won't be able.
They'll fucking find a way.
You will absolutely not be able to buy equipment in Diablo 4.
Kinda Soft Studios.
I'll eat a fucking picture of your dick
We're not doing this again.
Nobody ate the last picture. These bets hold no weight.
because that ended up not being a win for anybody.
I don't give a
Yeah.
shit. I wanted to see someone eat a picture.
No, Josh lost. You should eat it.
I should eat the picture.
It didn't
I like
feel
that
good.
picture when he eats my dick picture when you're able to buy shit in Diablo 4.
Dude, can we get like
Anyway,
specifically equipment that actually makes you more powerful.
I mean, let's think about it. Who wins in that scenario. He's eating a dick. I'm eating Hideo Kojima.
All right, so here's what we do. We
But we're all
just
playing
get
Diablo
one of
with
those
dick.
cakes that have the image printed on it.
Yes, we will.
Anyway, we'll just
One's
combine.
a-
We'll combine the image into one
It'll be
image,
Hideo Kojima's dick.
and then we'll Lady in the Trampet.
Yeah. No, well, like wedding cake where we like cross our arms and like eat the piece of cake.
Yeah.
Perfect time for this shit.
Hideo
Guys,
Kojima
if you
shirt.
want to make out, just make out.
All right,
We can
all
make
right.
out.
Yeah.
Kinda Soft would like to express its unending support for the developers of Stalker 2 in their fight against Putin's evil by selecting Stalker 2 again. Don't disappoint me.
Can't do that.
Gonna disappoint you.
And your final pick for the 2023
Electric
draft.
Jubilee.
At least for
Final.
this, we'll do other stuff. You know.
Or this. Now,
Yeah.
do I take something I have faith in,
No.
No,
or do I take something that I know one of you will have faith in?
that one for sure.
Take Skull and Bones.
Just pick Crime Boss.
Yeah, just take Skull and Bones. Probably the worst reviewed game of the year.
I don't know. We have to wait for AC Mirage to come out first. Too.
I don't know about that. Sure is Assassin's Creed.
Sure.
I think that's literally what it's got to be. Like that game comes out, it's gonna be like, sure is. Yep.
Sure is Assassin's Creed.
Sure is a 70, I think.
Just pick Lies of P.
These are not easy choices. Like
Lies of
the
P
fact
looks
that
like
he's going
shit
to take
to
an
me.
option off the board is terrifying.
I'm not into Liza P at all. Like that Thymesia game and that other Bloodborne looking game that I swore this game was already out.
Steel Rising.
Just pick
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
Just pick that game that my girlfriend said to me the other night. Whoa, long.
Is that the monkey one or the Platinum Games one?
I think we would like
The
to take
monkey
the
one.
fun pick here and go with Kerbal Space Program 2.
Damn, that was going to be mine. Fuck
I
you.
think that's a good
That's not
choice.
bad. Kerbal 2.
People like that game.
People like Kerbal.
People like that game. Mungo, what is your final pick
Well,
for
it was
the
going to be
2023
Kerbal 2
draft?
before this motherfucker came in.
See, I
Anyways.
accomplished both my goals.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Just kidding. Fuck, man.
Fuck, man.
Fuck, man. Hey, cross fuck, man off. We're picking fuck, man. I don't know much about anything that's left up here.
Good.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
what
come
you
on. There's a
get.
couple easy choices still.
I'm going to take a risk and say Payday 3.
I think that's a good
That's
one.
not a risk, yeah.
I'm going to take a risk and say
That
Payday
is for
3.
sure going to be an upper middle of the road
I was
game.
going to pick it.
See, he causing the domino effect over here.
No, I have to pick one more. It's true. It's true.
Just pick Bayonetta.
Replaced. Fuck. Gonna go with
On the
replaced.
second board, third down.
I know nothing about it. I don't keep up with new games. This shit's dumb.
That's
game,
that cool.
That game looks like it's gonna rate really
cyberpunk looking pixelated
Side
game.
scroller
It
thing.
looks
Oh, yeah.
cool as shit.
Yeah.
The art style is
So
so
cool.
fucking cool.
I'm gonna
I
play
just hope that the
shit out of
gameplay translates because it could be a very good looking game that plays like shit. So I don't know. Let's see. Big Griff Studios. What is your final pick?
Octopath 2.
Fuck!
The domino effect
Two
continues.
of my games got picked in a row.
What's it gonna be, Micah?
I think I've got a solid team this year.
Angry Man Studio. What is your final pick for 2023?
Kyle, the Wolong, is that the...
That's the monkey one.
That's the
monkey
then
one.
I'm going with Wolong.
Journey to the West, then.
Yeah, Wolong then.
Whoa, long.
Fallen Dynasty or something like that.
Yeah, and then Black Dynasty is the one that's coming out by Platinum Games right now or something. They have very similar-ish names. All right, that was my last one.
That is it. And we shall see as these games come out. I guess the first one's going to be Fire Emblem Engage.
All right, so here's what we do.
We each have $10 each, so we can bid on any remaining games if we would like.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
We kill the list,
All right.
but everything picked from here on out is half deduction or half points.
Half a point.
Yeah, so like if you get 10 points, it'll be 5 points.
I don't know
Or if you
about
lose
that.
10 points, you lose 5 points.
That just sounds kind of complicated.
No, it's only complicated if you're dumb.
Nope. $10 for the year.
Okay.
If you want to bid on any of these, you are welcome to.
How many we have left?
I'm not sure. Let's see. We have
I have a whole nother round.
Arc
worth.
Raiders, Undisputed, Boundary, The Wolf Among Us 2, Sons of the Forest, Company of Heroes 3, Texas
19
Chainsaw Massacre,
Still 19.
Forspoken.
Assassin's Creed Mirage, Alan Wake 2, Arc 2,
Arc. Oh, yeah.
Lies of P,
Fucking Vin Diesel game.
Vin Diesel the game.
that's about it, Bayonetta Origins, Skull and Bones, which I do not want. The day before, I don't quite remember that game.
That's the one that's looks like The Last of Us plus The Division plus every other post-apocalyptic game. And that studio actually has a lot of weird controversy behind it. And a lot of people are like, I don't think this game's real or that it's ever going to come out.
I believe it.
Okay, how about this? We'll pick one more game apiece, and that'll be our safety pick. So if one of our picks bombs for some reason,
You
we
can
can
call
swap
that
it
one
out.
Okay. Let's
Swap
do,
it out for one more.
Let's do one more.
So a bomb pick, basically.
So, Angry Man, go ahead and pick one more.
I'm going to go with Undisputed.
All right.
Well, we can't dispute it.
Big Griff.
I will go with Alan Wake 2.
Nice.
Solid. Yeah. I'm really hoping that Undisputed blows up and because people are just really hurting for a new boxing game.
You talking shit to yourself?
I do feel like Bayonetta Origins.
hear me?
I do feel like Bayonetta Origins is gonna fucking review well because it's
Arc
just weird
Raiders.
What was that
enough.
one?
Yeah, what is Arc Raiders?
For some
Kyle?
reason, I just think Face Raiders from the DS.
Arc Raiders is that 70s style, Atari looking Earth Defense Force style game.
How do we not have Exoprimal on
I
Well,
forgot about
I guess
that.
you can.
here? Bid for that one.
No,
The thing
two-
is, I wrote down all the games that were declaring they were coming out in 2023. So
That's
if
a
a
good
game
point.
did not say that it was coming
Okay.
out in 2023, I didn't put it on here.
Okay, fair enough.
So if it comes up later, you'll be able to bid for it.
Okay.
So yes, Arc Raiders. Like, I was going to put Dragon's Dogma 2 on here, but
Yeah.
it does
Yeah,
not say 2023.
Yeah, because it's
so
not.
I don't know.
Wait, so Fire,
Mungo, one more choice.
so Fire Emblem is supposed to come out this month?
Yep, on the 20th.
Nice.
Yeah, because February, March is the next. Yeah.
Get Mungo. Pick your
Holy
choice,
shit.
please. Homeworld 3, I got you.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Company of Heroes 3.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Those have a dedicated following.
True. And kind of soft. What was your last?
What was Redfall?
It was the vampire Borderlands Left 4
Oh.
Dead thing.
It looks
Oh,
fine.
It looks better
okay.
than
It
I
looks-
thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was just going to be a Left 4 Dead thing. And everyone's
It
like,
looks
actually,
like-
it's more like Borderlands. I'm like, oh, this actually looks kind of cool.
What was Boundary?
I don't know.
Boundary
shooter.
is the space shooter where it's like astronauts and physics, and it's like you're shooting each other with guns.
It's
And
competitive.
Oh,
it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
it looks
Indie-ish
really
game.
cool if you looked at it, but you don't. I don't know if you have enough to bet on it.
Nah. Yeah. What was the day before?
The day before is
Don't
the
know.
one it's like post-apocalyptic, Last of Us, The Division look alike. I'll be honest with you, that's a real risky pick.
Yeah, Sons of the Forest was
Crime Boss, that's for
that's
sure.
the sequel to The Forest, the survival horror game, I
Right.
believe.
People did like the
It
Forest.
actually did
too.
look pretty cool.
Okay. Let's go with another fun pick and go Dead Island 2.
Nice.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah,
that's a
they did
bad
recently
fucking
recommit
idea.
to their release. And everything.
Did they?
Yeah,
Because
Oh my
that's been in
God.
development hell for like 6 years.
yeah. They just recently recommitted or like
It looks
announced
cool.
and recommitted.
It's a safety pick. It's fine.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm actually pretty comfortable with everything else I pick, so this is like boom or bust.
See what
Let's
happens.
go.
Yeah.
If we would like,
No.
we could do this where we can go back through one more time and we can choose what is called a counter pick, where you can choose one game off of someone else's team, someone that
geez.
y'all have chosen that you think is going to be bad.
Oh,
So to put some extra points on our side.
Yes. So if the game is below a 70 and they get negative points, then you get those points.
Ooh.
But
I do like this.
But if the game is good, you
get the
lose
neg-
those points.
You accrue those negative points.
Yes.
I do like the risk here.
risky.
I do like the risk here.
risky
Do we want to do
your
pass
that?
safe
around the
move
list.
would be to pick the most average game you can think of.
for sure.
But on that other person's list, that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, most games, honestly, coming out lately have not been below a 70. Like, two of us on our last year only got -1. Micah got a -1 and I got a -1. And that was for Gotham Knights and Front Mission, which I heard were abysmal.
Yeah.
Like, the idea that those only got a -1 is honestly surprising to me.
It's because these critics are.
Some of them are paid to give high reviews.
No, they're pussies.
Pussies.
Oh yeah, that too.
Paid
Yeah.
Doritos and Mountain Dew. That's all they want. It's the best number, but it's the worst score.
Can we pick their
I don't know. I don't
their
think,
backup as one of the ones as a counter pick?
Yeah, I mean, you could choose
I
whichever
don't-
one's on their team.
think anybody's got just terrible games. Though.
I don't either. Like, I
Like-
don't think I could really bet on any of
Well,
these.
the thing is, Diablo 4 critic reviews are probably going to still be okay for it.
It's the
because-
user reviews that are going to be low.
Yeah, well, not only the money, but they're not going to look at the microtransactions for it.
Yep.
Which there's going to be a lot of microtransactions when it comes to like cosmetics and stuff.
I don't know why, but
I feel like the only one on my
Season passes and shit,
what?
which is confirmed season pass.
for Josh's, the only one I feel like I do feel like for some reason now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like Fire Emblem Engage will get
It
may get because
review.
they pump those things out so often. I feel like the audience is like for like again
Yeah,
another one.
The people who love them,
I know love
that's
them.
not
I
true
know.
though. I mean, look at Pokemon. Granted,
Yeah,
Pokemon
that's-
did not.
I'm getting a Pokemon vibe from Fire Emblem at this point.
Yeah,
That's why I'm
funny is
thinking.
we liked the new Pokemon more than critics did this
This
year.
isn't a yeah exactly.
Interesting.
This isn't a drastic change to Fire Emblem though.
No, it's
No.
not.
It's kind
So
of more
I'm
the
honestly-
same.
my-
I think it's a safe bet.
My counter pick is going to be against Josh's Fire Emblem
Okay.
pick. I'm gonna go ahead and say that now.
I don't even know.
Have to go with, do we have?
no,
go
you
with
don't
counter
have
pick?
to if you don't
No,
want to.
I-
'Cause I think everybody's got pretty safe stuff.
Yeah,
the only one that
the,
I'm
middle of the road
concerned
shit.
of
Is
is
Arc Raiders.
Pikmin 4 on Dermongo's.
I think Pikmin 4 is going to
I think it's just gonna get-
fucking numbers.
Yeah.
I think it's going to do well. I just don't think it's coming out this year.
Yeah, maybe.
I think it's
don't
going to
know.
get delayed.
I think after Tinykin came out, everyone's like, "All right, we got what we wanted," and this was actually great because it was a lot of people's game of the year last year, which is basically a Pikmin-like game.
I think we all chose like a real good. Everyone's going to have a really good, highly rated game. Everyone's got one or
true.
two.
I think I got this year in the bag.
I think I've got Zelda and Forza.
Fuck, man, maybe I don't.
feel like Spider-Man's going to do me big numbers.
I don't know. I feel like mine's all over the place. Felt like mine was all over the place last year as well. I don't
Same.
know if Replace is actually going to come out, and if it does,
I think it's coming out.
I'm worried
That
that
game was announced a couple years ago.
The thing is, I think it might not be fun. It looks amazing, but like, what does it feel like to hold a controller and play it? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I think
am I just walking around talking.
I think
or what?
between Spider-Man, Jedi Survivor, and the Dead Space remake, I think I'm going to be sitting pretty
honestly.
fucking pretty.
I got the RE4 remake, Street Fighter 6.
Those two alone right there are going to put you pretty
I think
high.
Remnant 2 is going to be good. I really do.
I think so.
Delayed.
All right, 1222. We want to start getting set up for D&D.
So I think
it, yeah.
check this out.
Checking it out.
Imagine that Stalker 2 comes out and you're the asshole critic who rates it bad.
Safe bet.
Despite everything, despite one of the developers literally dying for his country like a couple weeks ago.
And Putin starts his own gaming
No
company.
Despite developers literally working in
That's
like
not fair.
bombed
Josh is using
buildings.
political world events.
during the little
Kind
thing
of
that
soft
they
is
released,
kind of crooked.
the thing that they released,
Kotaku Russia says that Stalker 2 sucks dick.
the thing that like the trailer that they released recently showed some of their developers literally working in places that were like half bombed.
Yeah, or like out of a bathtub,
Yeah, exactly.
which is how I like to work, but this is different circumstances.
Well, that's also how American developers work. So.
That's fair. All right.
Thanks for listening to the draft of 2023, the Metal Gamers Podcast. One episode, you go listen to Patreon. You can listen to D&D. You can listen to Seth Walker and doing some stuff. The Infinity Cinema is doing some stuff too. You can go listen to us. And of course, you can go one over there and 3 friends. Sandwiches. Have a good night. Listen to Metal and play some video games.
Kyle needs a multivitamin or something. Like, what's going on?
Let's end this episode with one of the new Infinity Cinema songs. Which song should it be?
Reclaimed.
giving me like a half a foot of couch.
Dude, fucking Josh over here, man spreading.
He's literally in the middle.
Yeah.
Taking up as much space as possible. Well, let me tell you about the time.
Well, he can't be taken up by legs.
Hold on, no.
I realize I like making people
He's used to
uncomfortable.
having David or Cammy sit
Mike,
there.
why are you so obstinate? All the time. Oh, wait, no, that's me.
I was
Why
about
are
to
you
say,
obstinate
Joe,
right now?
I was about to like lose it. Like,